All right, folks, we're diving right back in where we left off, where we are gearing up for another war down here. We're gearing up for another war with the Congo. Hopefully this one will go... Oh, Ottomans have rivaled us back. It's kind of impressive that we're big enough to be a threat. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, they're about to crush them. Oh, well, good job, Brazil. You've already taken care of it. Let's pause for a second. We need to fabricate a claim here on this one of these. This is by far the biggest province, so they both have ports. Fabricate on that. And then we're going to use our one down here to fabricate on one of these. You always want to fabricate on the one that's the biggest. Oh, this one has gems. My goodness. Yeah, we want this. Thank you. Let's gather the troops up here. They're on tech 7, so we're quite a bit ahead of them because they have not moved forward while we have improved ourselves a little bit. And there we go. Last of these are now in place, and so now we are ready for combat. Alright, pause. We're going to declare war. We're going to take Loango. They're going to pull in some. They have a lot of troops, but we have plenty, I think, to handle this one. Especially given the fact that we have such a... we're not going to do that. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. We're going to siege these down. They have a more powerful navy, but it probably won't last very long because they're going to get... Ooh. Let's see. Do we like our air? Let's decide whether we want to save them or not. 4, 3, 6. They're pretty good. Looks like they survived. Great. We're going to siege this out. Alright. We are steadily exploring. We don't need to meddle in the affairs of the clergy. Let's see here. I think we need to add all of these. Let's see here. Let's turn on my religious map mode. This one is still not converted. We have basically negative chance of converting this, I believe. Because I've already put it into a trade company. Haha. Let's make sure that all of these are in a trade company. It is. It is. We can add this one. Put that in the trade company. These also need to be converted. But other than that, yeah, let's convert on that one now. Oh, they've gone down to siege this colony. Whatever. We'll go deal with it, I guess. Colony has been struck by fever. We'll use a little admin to deal with that. We'll just keep on sending these out. We can fabricate on the next province in Benin now. Okay, I think we can pull back these folks now. Alright, let's see if we can get rid of these. They've got a pretty good general. But probably not good enough given our tech difference. So, there we go. Done. They're going to try to de-siege the war goal. The only thing that'll be a little challenging about this... Oh, we've managed to do another colony here. We can see that the Spanish are slowly making their way down here, so it's going to be a little annoying. We're going to have to keep inching along as quickly as possible. The next one will probably be to send some of them over here. These are terra incognita, so I need them to uncover some of this so we can get down here. These are too far away. We'll just send them here. For now. Excellent. March up here. There are a lot more of them, and so it is a little annoying. We probably should just sit on their capital and just end this. Let's go explore in the Western Indian Ocean. Let's move this over here and start doing a little bit more exploring in the areas where I would like to colonize next. Let's send you over here. We will curry favors with the Pope. We will curry favors with Spain. We should be kind of continually rotating them through. Do that, so our next military general will be a little better. We're ahead of time on Diplo. Better leave it be. Oh, looks like we've done it. We've gotten up to the... park this one up here. It looks like we have managed to get up to our naval force limit. I'm gonna gather up this and then send them out to protect trade. We managed to finish this, so we get like a bunch of sailors and a bunch of claims, which is why we need to go explore over here, because we've basically just gotten claims on all of it. Portugal has discovered any province in the East Africa region, and then we need to conquer some stuff. We need to conquer Zanzibar, so we need to keep moving down, basically, on the mission tree, going on around the Cape here. So that's probably what we'll work on after we get done with this. We don't really need to take a lot of stuff. We mainly just need to take their coastline, because that's where all the trade value is. We will. Accommodation with the natives. Cool. I think we've got one more state here that has not been incorporated, and which I will go ahead and state. There we go. And we will protect trade in Seville. So we're trying to basically keep adding ships to get more and more of the trade value here, which we slowly are. It's still not crazy, but little by little. All right, so now we've sieged down their capital. Let's see if we can go over here and take this war goal. And then we probably, and we may already be able to get what we want. Because we really just want the coastline. That's all we want. Yeah, it looks like we can already get what we want. So we'll take the coastline, their money, and let's see, treaties. We'll take some war reparations, and we'll, it doesn't look like they want to give us war reps. That's fine. We really just care about the coastline, honestly. So we will send demand. Work here is done. We'll have to wait a second to core it since we just did that other thing, but now we've got control of the coast, which is what we were after here, and that also will not allow Castile to take it if they would like it. Let's send a few more boats down here so we have enough in order to do what we want. There we go. And then I think I'm going to send them, I need to send them over here to explore this province because I need to be able to colonize it, and then I'll come up and deal with Benin. We probably should also be looking at, we've got a lot of money, whether there's any buildings that can be built back here in our territories that would be beneficial to us. That one's pretty good. A lot of times, basically, bumping up all of these will eventually be valuable over time. So, all right. Ooh, pause. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that, but that's pretty straightforward. We've also got a revolt over here, but I don't really care about the religion of that, so that's fine. Let's see here. This is a salt province. We'll use a little bit of this just to bump the dev in the salt provinces. And a little bit here in the wine province. There we go. That should give us enough to just limp along a little longer. We're over the relationship limit because we've got this alliance with Ethiopia. Right now, not an issue. We have plenty of Diplo power, but eventually, wow, look at Kilwa. They are huge. They're only on Tech 8 though, so it shouldn't be super hard. How good is your movement speed? I wonder if we could explore. I wonder if we could tell them to circumnavigate. I think I'm going to try a circumnavigation here. Because I think we can see everything, and we've got some strategically placed colonies in order to reset the timer on it. So let's give it a try. I don't know if we'll succeed or not, but we'll give it a go. While we're over here, let's take a look at what we need. We need to take some of this, it looks like. So we need to basically take some of these coastal provinces in Kilwa. We need to get Zanzibar, this little island here. And then we're working on this circumnavigation right now. So basically we're going to have to go to war. We're going to have to go to war with Kilwa. And we fortunately have claims on pretty much everything we need. And so we're probably going to colonize next to them, which also happens, fortunately, to be a trade port. And then once we do that, then I think we'll be in position where we'll probably have to bring down a much larger portion of our military. Because Kilwa is looking very large. Let's attach. Let's briefly skip across the ocean, just so we can explore over here. And then I wonder if Ethiopia might be helpful. So let's see if we can curry some favors with Ethiopia, because they may be helpful to bring down to help us with Kilwa. They're the only one that's even remotely close. So let's see if we can. We could offer them. They're not interested. Okay. Let's pause. Let us see. Diplomatic action. Where's this at? Oh, we actually can royal marry them. That's interesting. There we go. Curry favors. Let's curry some favors with Ethiopia so we can bring them into the war. Okay. So we've got another colonist, but I'm going to send them here. So I want to get this. I want to explore this first. Part of the reason that Marines are attached to this is sort of the colonial army that's having to go around it a lot. Because they're having to go around and taking a lot of naval attrition, and Marines take less naval attrition. And so it's if you're going to be doing a lot of that, these are the ones that you want to be sending out to do it. Right, we are there. All right, pause. Let me just check that this is indeed one of the provinces that I need for my mission. It looks like this is the last one I need. And so we will send, we'll expel. There we go, we got what we needed. Back to the ships. That was all we needed. Sure, we will accept. Now we're going to go back and take some more provinces in Africa. Turns out some stuff back home is coring up. Great. We're going to attach. Looks like we're taking some high attrition on the seas, which is not a surprise. We sort of knew that would happen. Let's go look at how they're doing. They're probably not going to make it. They're too far over here. They come through, it looks like. Okay. Alright, so we do not quite have enough. We need to colonize over here before we can successfully circumnavigate. But that was useful because we did not know that. And now we will know. So we can rebuild the caravels. Oh, we've finished the mission somehow. There we we go. We'll rebuild the caravels. We also will rebuild a flagship. We're going to go again with the exploration range. It's going to be a light ship. Exploration range. Need that movement speed one. Because we basically want these to go... We want the ships to go fast, basically, is what we're looking for. It's still an exploration ship at this point. And we'll take the trade power just as a one-off kind of benefit, basically. Build. Okay, there we go. We finished the mission. Apparently, just colonizing there was enough, so we will make gold be produced in Minas Gerais, which I guess is down here somewhere. Up here. Gold will be produced there, and there'll be an increased chance of discovering gold. Great. 7 states in colonial Brazil owned by you or your non-tributary subjects have been assigned to the Jesuit Holy Order. Okay. So we are going to have to put in a lot of those, basically. Franciscans, what do the Jesuits look like? Carmelites, Augustines, Jesuits, here we go. Requires admin and it gives death costs. Okay, so we're basically gonna have to colonize Brazil and spam those out. Looks like our little vassal is still steadily working down there. Alright, who is Benin allied to? They are allied with Songhai, Fada, Nogura, Katsina. So they're allied with actually a fair number of people. It may be worth adding a few more troops to this stack. Let's add a marine. And let's build them some extra cannons. Okay. We know that the next thing we're going to need to do is go to war with Kilwa. So let's go ahead and send that one over there. And because we're doing this, we're going to need to add some ships to the fleet in order to have enough capacity. We're building 3, so we're going to need to build 3 ships to add to the fleet. Perfect. Once they build up, then we'll be a little stronger. I just want to be careful since they are on Miltech 8. So they're not weak compared to our Miltech 10. So we're still ahead, but we're not so far ahead that we want to be cavalier about it. Let's see here. This one already has one. Let's put in, there we go. Another holy order. This one needs a holy order. We will put in another holy order. Goods produced is my favored one. There we go. So now all of these areas have holy orders to help buff them out. And then we are going to do a little more developing up here. Let's find ones that are cheaper. That one can't bump anymore. It's just grain, so I prefer not to bump that one. Fish is not that great. Grain, ugh. There, that's enough to keep us going for a little while. Okay, quality wool, we got some money. There we go. Another marine added to the stack. It continually is telling me that I can take tech just because of this. Looks like we've got all the favors that we can with the Pope. And so what we will do is probably use it to bump trust, because I don't think we... Oh, no, we already have 100% trust with the Pope, so we will just use our favors to ask for ducats, probably. I think we're going to keep Ethiopia, because I think they're going to be useful to us, so we will take that one. Apparently they have a good person to send over as well. Kind of an achievement for multiculturalism, exciting. Prestige from battles, not super useful. But construction cost is pretty useful. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we've lost a general. Oh well. Well, the good thing is that we've been in a lot of battles and our new general will probably be pretty good. Let's walk these one back onto the coastline. Alright, I think... we're going to gather up our caravels to meet with the flagship here. Actually, these ones don't need to be here, so we will use them to protect trade in... So there are places that we don't have a lot of the trade power. Castile's already doing our work for us there. Looks like we've already got the power we need there, so we're just going to send them over to Seville. This one also needs to protect trade in Seville. And these two can be the ones that hook up with the flagship. Alright, this is going to come out here in just a second. Ship has been fielded. We need to recruit a new explorer, because the other one did not make it. And now it's time to send them back into this... Oh, cloth up, wool down. Okay. Need to get back into action. Oh, the treasure feats of Brazil are showing up now. So we're starting to get some real money. We are not really in need of gold. Hold up. Let's gather up these guys here. We're also going to bring the extra fleet up. Ooh, France is down here too. Yeah, we need to keep giddying up around here. They're starting to catch me. All right, we're still... What do we got here? Military doctrines. Artillery cost and barrage. We don't need defense. Attrition, drill, nah. Cavalry, we don't use a lot of cavalry. We're not using mercenaries. This gives us a bonus to Marines, sailors, Marine force limit, less attrition, and more disembark speed, so that's a good one. Naval professionalism gives us morale and ship costs, but that's not really that useful. This one must be special to us. Enable the decision, raise ordinacas, allowing you to gain manpower and sailors from provinces close to your capital, and it gives us yearly army tradition decay and land leader shock. That's interesting. I normally would not pick this. I probably would go for the Marines, just because we're doing a lot of Marine stuff, and we're taking a lot of attrition from moving around on ships and things like that. But this is special, and it's special to Portugal, and so I tend to take the flavor ones. So, and it will give us some more shock, so we will take that. It'll help our army be better. All right, so we have taken that. All right, let's get our troops into position so that here shortly... Attach. We're going to bring the fleet over to reunite. There's like a bunch of different projects that we can build over here. Probably the most useful one is, I believe there's a useful one over here. which, if built, gives defensiveness, global modifier, overlord, naval force limit. It just gives us more ships, basically, if we have it. I think right now it'd probably be more beneficial for us to just keep on building buildings back in our home territories that would give us more abilities. Looks like we can build some manufactories. Those tend to be the better ones when the technology allows it. So we'll build Beja and Porto and Branca. So we'll build several manufactories. Those are probably the best thing for us to do. So with that, we've got so many troops here actually that we are causing attrition for ourselves. But I think we are now in position and ready for this war with Benin here in just a minute. So in the next episode, we will see if we can't take these provinces and then go and take care of Kilwa after that. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next episode.